All right, so we like to welcome everybody to another episode of the Splash Brothers Luncheon. We have a very special guest with us.
That's right,
Uh,
scuba.
yeah, we got two special guests with us. First one is Scuba. Y'all might remember him. He's some are calling him the superstar of the podcast because he just kind of pops in, pops out, but it's
Per
always
diem.
it's always special when we have him. We appreciate it. Scuba, how you doing this week, man? What's been
I'm
going on?
good. I'm good, man. I'm enjoying my Kawhi Leonard treatment. You know, I just show up to practice whenever, I choose what games to play and what games not to play. But it is good to be back.
Okay. Hey,
I'm glad
long
to
as,
not be traveling around doing training and stuff and be able to talk to you fellas.
as long as we win the championship, that's all we care about at the end of the day.
Well, maybe not Kawhi then. Fucking bum.
And then we also want to welcome Sopee from the Morse Code podcast. They were gracious enough to have us on with them a few months ago, so we're returning the favor. Sopee, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm watching these Celtics get one regular season win closer to banner 18, which should be hanging in a few months. So
few years,
life could be worse.
Few decades. I think y'all about to go on that downswing again. Hopefully.
Boy, it is rough over there. And I kind of like stepped back from the NBA because the Lakers are bad. And, you know, when the Lakers are good, this is a luxury I can take where I'm just like, I don't need to watch a bad team. But even I know that shit in Boston, like, it is it's tough.
It's not great, but I think they're just they just needed a little adversity. God, they say if God brings you to it, he'll bring you through it. So that's what
I've never heard that before. That's something you just made up.
And you know what I'm looking at right now, I get pulled up the standings, and it's nice because the Celtics are, you know, competing with playoff teams, competing for a playoff spot with teams you expected, like the Charlotte Hornets and the New York Knicks. So
yes, perennial championship contenders. So yeah. I see nothing wrong with this.
Speaking of the Celtics, though, Soapy said like you got a story to tell relating to a former Celtic, Paul Pierce, which we can get into in depth a little bit later. But what's going on with you were leaving some comments on his Instagram or something?
So my friend Paul went on Instagram Live. It's pretty late on Friday night going into Saturday. So I had a couple drinky drinks and I was like, you know what? I'm going to pop into this. And of course, I think people just missed the notification because there's only like 300 people in it. So I think people just had like bad reception on their phone.
Better things to do.
I think it was just bad reception on their phone.
What a sick action. The more I think about it, just a disgusting act. Like Paul Pierce is going live on Instagram. Ooh. Oh. It's vile.
So I hop in there, and by this point, I think everyone's seen the video. It was, you know, he's playing poker. What was bizarre to me was it was someone's house, but didn't it look like one of those tent situations that you would get for a graduation party or like a wedding almost? Like when you saw the walls and shit, it didn't really look like a house. It was really weird. But anyways, playing poker, he's smoking a blunt, allegedly. He was getting his hair cut, like he was sitting in a barber chair, and that was a legit ass barber. Like I've seen that guy.
No, they fucked up his hairline. Let's start there.
That man was so proud of that little weak ass fade. I'm so tired of Paul Pierce, man. Like
why?
He was showcasing that little soft ass fade. I couldn't believe it. That might be the most. That might be that. If I was what's his Bob Iger or whoever at Disney, that would have been the final straw for me. Not the strippers that have been like, look at this nigga with this little baby ass fade, like just showing it to the camera. Like, man, all right.
If you Google it, they did list that it was like one of the last reasons, but lineup was even something to be desired.
Yeah, whack.
So yeah, he's getting his hair cut. That barber I've seen on Instagram is like one of the famous, you know, LA athletes / celebrity barbers. And Pierce is also talking up like his affiliation with the Bloods, not like directly, but he just kept yelling out like gang shit, which was hilarious. like in a room full of
Grown-ass
people
man.
who, yeah, a 43-year-old dude in a room full of people who probably don't even know what Crips and Bloods are. So it's like, all right, dude.
God.
But I don't know, like these are some of the reasons why I like him, because he's such a clown. He's like a caricature of himself.
Yeah, I will say
So-
this. He is absolutely somebody who I think everybody you need somebody. I think you need friends like that who are just gonna be like, way over the top and shit like that.
Yeah, he's pretty like authentically himself. You know, he's not like putting on a show unless he's saying something crazy about his prediction for like the NBA finals or something like that.
Yeah.
So speaking of shows, he had some scantily clad women in the back that were like dancing up on him. They're twerking. They were giving him a massage. They're having like poker chips thrown at him. There's a little something for everyone. It's a family affair. And I wrote a comment that said, "Where Rachel Nichols at?" Question mark.
Oh, that was you. That was.
Yeah, you know the comment too as soon as you hear.
I didn't know that was you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's true. Oh, you follow me on IG. I'm surprised you didn't put that together. But also, like, who's looking at the handle of the?
Yeah, I had the same
that's-
situation where I saw the tweet, and then it was later on when you put something in Discord. It's like you didn't see this, and then it's oh fuck, that was him. I know a famous person. Wow, look at that.
Now, now that joke can be taken many ways, and I'm not gonna tell people how to interpret it. There are
wild as hell, Sopee. I didn't know that was you. God damn.
There's two primary ways, and I think people sided with the second one for the most part. But we'll put it out there. The first way is, look at Paul Pierce playing poker, smoking weed, having strippers at his party. That'd be funny if Rachel Nichols was also in attendance here. Like that's a very legitimate way to look at that joke. Because I arguably think that's even funnier because it's like she would not belong at that party at all, respectfully. And then the other way is, whereas Rachel Nichols, is she one of the dancers performing behind him? Yeah. And I think a lot of people took it that way. And some people, if you look hard enough, there was some backlash from one of her coworkers. And then, yeah, fast forward 24 hours.
Didn't it get mentioned on a TV show or something like an ESPN program, or maybe it was Lobster's podcast or something? Like there was somewhere somebody was saying it got discussed.
Bro, so yeah, it's discussed on Lebitard. I all day Saturday and Sunday people were hitting me up on Instagram just because I don't have like a private account. Maybe I should now, but people were just hitting me up, commenting on whatever was my most recent post, saying like, "Yo, did you find out where Rachel is? Oh, this is the dude that wrote the Rachel comment." And I was just like, I guarantee sooner or later, like, even though there's a lot of people that just agree that it's a joke, it's gonna go the other way in a second. On the local shows, I heard it on the radio. Like they kind of mentioned it in passing, and then I told a couple buddies about it, like kind of early on in the day, Sunday, and I don't think that they took it that seriously until one of them Googled it, and he's like, "Yo, seriously, this is you?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm telling you, I didn't." The crazy part is, I wrote that comment. It was probably like 3 a.m. I go to bed and I post plenty dumber, probably more problematic stuff. And then for me to wake up and it was someone in the Discord was like, "Yo, is that you?" Oh, like waking up Saturday morning, finding out that went viral. I was like, "Hold on, that went viral?" So, yeah, and now fast forward, Paul Pierce woke up at like 10 p.m. on Sunday or some shit because he tweeted "Good morning" just out of the blue, and then he got fired. And now he's apparently living his best life. So my apologies, Paul, if you're listening to this. But
shit, you ain't got nothing to apologize for. Yeah, that was on him.
That's true.
I don't know what he was expecting. I mean, I saw a little bit, not much, but I saw like there was some, yeah, like one of her colleagues, one of Rachel's like female colleagues was like, "Oh, this is, I don't know, misogynistic to throw her into it." And I mean, I'm not a woman, obviously, definitely not a woman in sports. So it's like I don't know if I don't know if that was like crossing the line somehow in saying that. But I mean, so I mean, I'm not gonna say that she shouldn't feel this way or that way about it. But just reading that, I don't know. I just thought it was a funny comment. Like it wasn't like you said, is that Rachel Nichols twerking or it's just like I don't know. But I don't know. People take things how they gonna take it. I didn't see anything where she was like upset, but
No, some people think that she played into the joke. Like I put this in the Discord and someone said, "Oh, I said maybe she acknowledged it," and someone said, "No, she definitely acknowledged it," because the way that I worded it was, "Where is Rachel Nichols at?"
Mhm.
And then some point, it was either yesterday or Sunday, she wrote, "Oh, Sunday." She was covering like sideline for the Clippers whoever game, and she wrote, "Where's everyone at?"
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So I don't know. She seems like someone. I mean, I'm judging based off of fucking TV personality. So this
is
nothing.
nuts, though. If you go to the Twitter search bar and type in where Rachel Nichols at, there's like two people. That's just their like, not their at, but that's their display name. Like that's just funny as fuck to me that comment is gone that far.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah.
So if I make a shirt, you boys will support.
Probably, yeah. Just don't
Right.
don't use that Celtics color. You gotta put it.
No, I'm throwing on a black shirt, and I'm just gonna take the best part I think is if whoever like took those screenshots and put them to Twitter, when Pierce was like, he had his phone held up because he was trying to look and see what was behind him.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like he's looking straight at the text.
Yeah.
Bro, it looks hilarious. And he's like fucking turned out completely. He looks so tired and high as balls. Allegedly.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah, we'll make some shirts and send them to the Splash Brothers.
You just gotta put my favorite tweet next. I'm just looking through the tweets about it. I didn't realize like this is gone as far. Somebody said a cat in Paul Pierce chat asked where Rachel Nichols at, and I know for a fact that man was top flight, all caps, Hort. That late at night. Back of the shirt just gotta say Hort.
So for a peek behind the scenes, this is my initiation to be the third Splash Brother. Fourth, make it. Oh, fourth. Who's the third?
Balin. Balin's number 3.
Oh shit. Okay.
But yeah, I mean we can talk about it. I don't know how your partner Mr. Morse would feel about it.
He's just got to go viral. Cool, it's kind of simple. He's got to find an IG live and go viral off of it.
I mean, it looked like he threw me under the bus at one point yesterday. If you guys happen to see on Twitter where Dragonfly Jones, he tweeted something like, there were only 300 people in that live. I want to know who took this from Instagram and put it to Twitter. So he wasn't necessarily looking for like who made the Rachel Nichols comment, but he was like, who made this essentially? Because really, this was viral regardless of the comment. And then someone watched the videos and then like made her viral or trending.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, I'll be right back. I gotta urinate. I'll be right back.
You got it, bro.
Okay.
Now we'll pause for a second.
No. Morse threw you on the job. All right, I'm looking through. It's actually wild to me, like how many tweets there are about your Instagram comment. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Whereas Rachel Nichols had like
right. I was like, man, this is on the one hand, obviously with me doing a podcast with Dan and just being on Twitter.
Yeah.
For me, like I want to blow up, obviously. I think
exactly.
At the end of the day, we all would like to try to monetize and whatever.
Yeah.
But then like you get that small sense of it. And especially when it's something that like some other people could consider problematic or be offended
by.
If
it's controversial.
Bro, and I'm telling you, like I had a bad feeling in my stomach for most of the day, Sunday and Monday, when I was like, all right, this was cool. And now it looks like it's going the other way.
Yeah. See, the only tweet I ever had blow up was me making fun of Skip Bayless. And that is a universal feeling. Everybody can agree with that. Like that was clean. That was good money. The only thing I came out of it, I was like, damn, ain't no like fine ass women sliding my DMs. Like that was the only thing. I was like, damn. Gotta try again. That was it.
Yeah, that was the problem with mine too. It was just like a bunch of dudes saying like, "Oh, you're a legend, you're a goat, whatever," like shit that I already knew, anyways.
Exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, just saying like putting the comment in my videos and shit. So it was crazy to be like so celebrated for such a small question.
Yeah.
Hey man, you gotta get it where you can take it. Pretty much. I mean, that has been like, I feel like that's one of the sort of highlights of Boston, of the Celtics this year. I know, I don't know if you want to count Tatum and Brown making it to the All-Star game, even though, you know, y'all had a losing record, but
that shit was humiliating.
That's how good they are.
I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life before. Now niggas got 2 All-Stars that had a below 500 record, man.
Man.
Watching the Celtics fail, even though the Lakers are in just an absolute tailspin right now, but just watching the Celtics failure has added something to this season.
Yeah,
I will say.
Talk about it, Sopee. What's going on with y'all this year? What's up?
Let me go with Scoop for a second.
All right,
Scoop, so I know you're a Lakers fan. Are you? But I know you don't live out there now. Were you ever like a native to the area? No.
Nope.
Have you always been a Lakers fan?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It goes back to starting. I didn't start watching basketball when I was like 5 or 6, and that was the Kobe and Shaq Lakers. Yeah. I was just like, these dudes are really good. And at that point, there wasn't a team in New Orleans yet. So it was like, all right, I'm going to just root for this team. They're cool. I like the colors. They had Kobe. And so it started there. And then they moved the team to New Orleans. I was like, these dudes fucking suck. So I never really made that switch.
Worst colors in the league, I think, in terms of like what they are now and like being a Pelican.
Yeah,
I think that shit's weak, bro.
There's no swag to it, and the shit they try to do is like very like they are not a part of New Orleans the way the Saints are. Like even their city edition jerseys, like nobody liked the fact that they changed from the Mardi Gras jerseys because the Mardi Gras jerseys made sense, and then they changed it to the ones this year was based off like the flag of New Orleans. But I asked my mom, who has literally been in New Orleans her whole life except for like a couple years, and she was like, I've never seen that flag before in my life. Like pulled it up on Google Images. I was like, what is this? She was like, I have no idea. We don't fly. I've never seen that flag anywhere in New Orleans. And they were like, this is our jersey. And I was like, this is how I know y'all got no connection to the city at all. You know?
Yeah. I thought you would have like, well, no, they never, Chris Paul never played in New Orleans, right? That was after.
He did. He did. Yeah. He was there. He did his rookie year in OKC.
Okay.
Katrina. And then he was there for a little bit. And that was cool. It was cool at that point to go to games and stuff, but like it was never, especially at that point, I had been a Lakers fan for like 5 or 6 years, and they were mostly good for that point. Even like the down years was like, oh, we get a 7, you know, or a 6 seed, kind of like what being a Celtics fan is like, except with championships added to it. And yeah, just never really switched up on it.
And you guys win some titles in 2 sports and think you're hot shit in LA. I get it. Someday you might experience 4. All 4 sports teams are doing great, but it is what it is.
And that's a New England thing right there.
Yeah, I know it is because like ain't shit else to do around here, man.
Yeah.
The weather's only good 3 months out of the year. We were talking about this earlier today. So let me have my championships. That's all I got. But yeah, I don't know about these Celtics. Half the time it looks like they don't know what sport they're playing. This like past week or two, they've looked a little better. And we acquired. Sorry, I'm actually watching on the screen right now. We acquired dark horse MVP candidate Evan Fournier. So things are looking up. Things are looking up in Beantown.
So you from there originally? Like, so you've been a Celtic fan your whole life, or all Boston sports your whole life?
Yeah, so I'm from New Hampshire, which
Okay.
most people probably haven't even heard of or could find on a map.
Hmm.
Born and raised. So yeah, I just been a Celtics fan forever. Like Celtics were my first um team that I enjoyed in New England because for a while I was just like strictly basketball growing up. Eventually like branched out into the Patriots. Um Took me a while to get into baseball, which now I'm not interested in again. Um and I don't really care for hockey, but I mean, I'm not going to turn down a championship, so
Yeah.
we got one of those too.
And going to see a hockey game live is fantastic. I can't
what
say
I
much
heard.
for watching it on TV, but when I was in school in Nashville, I went to a couple of the Preds games, and like much better to watch. Like every time I went to one live, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna start watching hockey. That way I can know the players and stuff better." And I would try like one game, get 5 minutes in. I'm like, "Dog, I don't even know where the fucking puck is." Like, I can't watch this shit. Like,
The game moves so fast; it's
yeah.
hard.
And it's so small. Like like the puck is so small, and like it's easier. Like when I play the video game, I'm like, I only know where the puck is because it has that like big ass shadow around it. It's just like this is where when you watch it in real life, it's like, fuck. All right, no clue.
All right, we'll send that to the rules committee of
Let
the
them
NHL.
know. I
Bigger
think having a
puck.
huge puck would be incredible.
Maybe change the color too, make it stand out better.
Lime green, yeah, something like that.
There you go.
Yeah, give it the shadow at least. Give it a permanent shadow.
Yeah, figure that shit out. It's 2021. Like, that technology should be here by now.
Disco
That's true.
ball color.
Yeah.
I mean, they do that with the line of scrimmage and whatever in football, so you can do that in hockey.
You can definitely do it for TV broadcast because when you're like in the arena or whatever, my favorite, you're getting drunk anyway. So it's like I don't really give a shit. I'll notice when a goal gets scored and like watch it on the replay or whatever. But like on TV, it is impossible to follow. Like
Yeah,
Straight up.
It's weird. Like, have you guys noticed watching basketball this year? I'm sure a lot of it has to do with like they have to find the revenue since like the seats aren't a thing.
Mhm.
But how they put on like advertisements and logos and shit like throughout the court, but they're graphically generated, so they're not actually there.
Mhm.
And I remember when TNT first started that last year when they were in the bubble, they kept fucking it up. So like whenever a player would step on that area of the court, it looked like his leg was like a video game. So his leg was like started here and then ended here.
yeah.
But have you guys noticed that at all this year watching basketball?
I feel like I haven't, which means they must have figured out whatever it was that like because I do remember it first, and maybe it was just new, but I remember when the bubble first started. Man, going back to the bubble, you know what I'm really kind of pissed about from the bubble was they advertised, I feel like, all these never before seen camera angles and the fact that they were gonna have all these cameras in the arena, and then every game felt like it was from the standard like TV broadcast. Like, I feel like I didn't see a single angle I'd never seen before. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why you didn't have to tell me that shit, you know? Like, I was gonna watch it either way. There was no reason to lie to me, but did anyway.
Yeah.
It was also like when they talked about what else might be a little different. They had mentioned that, oh damn, what if we get some like courtside microphones that we don't filter out any of the player chitter chatter or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, that would be sick.
That'd be incredible.
Like I feel like ratings would kill if you could hear everything that was being said on the court.
Yeah.
And then now they go out of their way to actually the other way. Because if you notice, a lot of times when a shot goes up, I don't know if it's because guys are yelling to box out or they're trying to make sure that like the sound of the ball hitting the rim is louder, but everything else around it gets kind of quieter. It's weird.
Yeah.
So they've actually gone the other way, which is, yeah. Adam Silver, get your shit together. I know you're listening.
It's too many niggas being uttered. They're like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah. And, I'm just like,
I pay to hear that.
Yeah, they gotta get more. They gotta get more to fucking producers to cut that shit out, like, because they on the delay anyway. It's just like it'd be so cold to listen to like a really good team defense like talk just on in the late game possessions. You know?
Yeah.
Like that'd be incredible to hear, and instead, no. I get piped in crowd noise, which I don't actually. I've become a fan of the fake crowd noise, but that might just be a me thing.
I don't mind it. I think the tough part is like when you get the free throw line angle, or just when you catch a camera angle when there's no crowd at all. Yeah. I was like, damn, this just doesn't feel like I'm watching the real thing.
Yeah,
like that's when you get reminded.
100%.
Yeah, I remember in the bubble, like it took a couple of games for me to, because it was weird, like not having the crowd, especially like at the end of games. Usually, you know, when they're, you know, like yelling defense or whatever, like it did kind of take away from it at first, but you know, the action, like it only took a couple of games. It only took a couple of games, especially the same thing with football. I didn't watch that many NFL games, but it was like weird at first.
The coldest shot in basketball still hasn't been able to return truly to form because there's no crowds yet. But it's when like late game situation, home team is kind of going on a run, like coming back or something. And then it's just like after they score a big bucket, away team inbounds it, and the camera does that zoom out thing as the crowd is just like fucking rocking. And it feels like it's just like fucking 100 million people in the arena. Like that is some demoralizing shit to you at home on the couch. Like you hang your head like, hey, these niggas ain't gonna bring this shit home. I might as well turn this on right now.
Yeah, we don't have a chance here. Let's just wrap this shit up.
That shit was brutal. I swear to God, every fucking like Warriors game or something you watching, that shit would happen. And it's just like, I swear to God, it'd be like a million of them niggas just in there, top of their lungs, hollering. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Steph about to hit like a 30-footer or some shit. Like
I know. I obviously when it's safe, which apparently in Texas it is safe now.
Yeah,
that's the only place where COVID
safe.
Doesn't exist.
Yep.
People don't know that, but yeah, when it's safe, like I'm gonna be excited for NBA arenas to return to full capacity. That'll make it feel like, you know, we're fully back, and I love hearing that environment, whether you're there or coming through the TV. Like that's why a lot of people are saying it's a Mickey Mouse title that the Lakers won. I would never say that, but I've heard people say that.
Whatever.
I don't care.
A win is a win.
I hope people stay mad. I hope people hate that championship forever. Like that is one thing I have learned in my time as a Lakers fan is I'm not gonna convince people to like the Lakers. So I'm just leaning into absolutely hoping that they hate us more. That's where Warriors fans were wrong. That's like how Warriors fans did the whole thing wrong because they spent the 3 best years or like all that time as a dynasty, like literally focusing on everybody else's opinion of the team instead of being like, it's the best fucking team ever. Like, fuck you, suck my dick. Like,
yeah,
like, you don't owe that shit to them, but that's
like the LeBron experience. If you're a LeBron fan, like none of his championships count, even the 3-1. They're like, oh well, Draymond was out a game or two. Like, whatever, man.
Yeah, Zaza Pachulia went 2 for 8 in game 4. So
yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me see. Yeah, I mean,
I did want to ask you about this. You don't have to talk about it forever, but there's a clip of Hubert Davis, UNC's new coach, that I want you to see. I just sent it into that group message on Twitter. If you want to take a look.
Give me 1 second.
It's incredible. I just want to get your thoughts on it.
Is it a video?
Yeah, it's like 1 second though. So
okay.
Yeah.
I can let's see.
Because I don't know it in context, so I have no idea why exactly he decided to bring this up.
Dude, I don't even want to know what the rest of the interview is like. Because
No, somebody just tagged me in Discord like, what the fuck? And I saw it was a full 1-minute video. I'm like, not interested. I don't care. See it?
Let me play it real quick. I think I can pull that up. Let's see. Hubert Davis. Isn't he he's like in the running to be
He is the new North Carolina head coach.
Oh, they officially hired him?
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see. Share screen. Hubert Davis. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
You gotta turn the volume on.
Oh, motherfucker.
It's not gonna let you go full screen.
Okay. think my bad. Y'all talk. Let me fix my computer real quick.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
Scuba, do you know if I know that he was covering college basketball for a long time for either ESPN or CBS. I can't remember. So up until this, do you happen to know if he was still doing that up until very recently?
Who, Hubert? I think. No, I thought he was. No, I have no idea. I'm not a big college basketball guy. I thought he was like from internal to US or UNC, but maybe not.
Yeah, he went there.
Mhm.
He must have played like 10 years in the NBA. But yeah, he covered the game for quite a while. So I was wondering, did he go straight from the booth to this, or has he been like doing some assistant coaching the recent years? Let me look it up.
Yeah, he was. It says he was an assistant at UNC. He's been assistant at UNC for 9 fucking years. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit! All right,
It's
so then
2012, but yeah, he was a college basketball analyst from 08 to 2012. And
damn.
then
All right, so
decided to
I've
go there.
clearly been out of the game for a minute myself too.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, damn. And being a former NBA player, just being an assistant coach for 9 years, I know he would have been steaming mad if they didn't give him that job.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably would have taken his talents to the NBA, I feel like, if he didn't.
Yeah. Fuck, I would have gone back to the booth like 3 years. And I'm like, bro, you got me in here working with fucking goddamn 18-year-olds, like away from my wife and kid. Because that college coaching shit, I don't know if basketball is like football, but like the football dudes, when they in season and then for part of the off season, they just be like away from their families. Like that is legit their life. They go like a bunch of them in college will go live in like communal, basically like fucking frat houses for like, 30 to 40-year-old dudes and like coach football over the spring when they're like all the new recruits come in and shit. And then, nah, if I got NBA money, I'm just not interested.
Yeah.
Like I played in the league.
All right, I'm gonna just play it from my phone. Let's see if hopefully y'all can hear it. The tweet says it's from KRS2. Woo boy, I'm getting some good use out of this, Bubba. Let's see. Oh,
also very proud that my wife is white.
okay.
Yeah, we cut that second one loud and clear. He
All
said
right.
very proud.
Ain't immediate reaction. that nigga Kane looked like the phone farted in his mouth, dog.
I mean, shit.
He said, whoa, fuck.
That was great. That should be a gift. That was great.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good clip. That's all. Yeah, that's all. You're right, Scuba. That's all I need to see. That's it.
We don't need to know the question. We don't need to know like the rest of his answer. That may not have been even a question. He just volunteered.
Very proud.
No, I know because the link I just got sent says something along the lines of him talking about being the first black coach at UNC or some shit like that. And I'm like, nigga, why would that be where you went? Like,
so I just want to make it clear. I've been hearing all this.
yeah.
I'm off white women 2020, 2021. I want you to know what kind of program we running.
Yeah, that nigga really. Somebody asked him about being the first black coach in history. He's like, now, yes, you have correctly identified. I am a black man, but.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like he was trying to refute any praise.
Yeah,
He was like, yeah, I'm a black coach. So what?
yeah.
So
I am married to a white woman. Let that be the lead in this story.
Yeah.
I may be a Tar Heel, but my kids will be ambiguous. Goddamn. Jesus Christ, bro.
Buddy, have you seen the white women these days? They are evolving. Man.
Yeah, used to be 10, 20 years ago, the white woman would have no ass. But now
we have spicy whites. Jesus Christ, man.
I could not believe that when I seen it, man. That was incredible. Like, legit, just an incredible clip.
what a way to start your head coaching career.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he will relate to D1 athletes, like they will understand that. Like, they're like,
That's true. Huh?
nigga, all right.
Yeah, wait a second. Maybe that's part of like the recruiting pitch. He's like, you know what? This is my first impression I get to make. Let me just make sure these dudes know, like, I know what's up too.
Yeah.
I'm relatable.
Yeah, don't you worry about old Hugh. I'm on it.
Yeah. Speaking of Twitter videos, there was one that I wanted to bring up. You guys have probably seen it, but it's still like one that I wanted to bring up, just like to get y'all's reaction to it. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what it is. We'll just play it. It's like 45 seconds. Let me see. Okay, real quick.
Fuck, man. Fucking steak, baby. Yeah.
What is
the ribeye, mashed potatoes, beef. Yeah, baby. Fuck. Fucking steak. Yeah. Monday brunch, baby. Fuck. This is what to make on your Monday. Fuck. Any day, it's what makes it your day. Make it a happy one. Fuck, man. Fuck. Fucking steak, baby. Yeah. Fucking Monday.
What? Is that it?
Yeah,
or...
fucking Monday, baby.
Oh no, there's more.
Fucking Monday. Steak, baby. Fucking Monday. Fuck. All right. Make Monday a good day, baby. Yeah.
That's it.
Fucking.
Bro,
So I just have a question. Go ahead.
Bro, I've been seeing that shit like everywhere, and I legit been feeling old because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck niggas is on, man. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Hey man, sometimes that steak be hitting, bro. You gotta you gotta let it out.
Sometimes it's Monday and sometimes you're having a steak, so I get it.
Is it just a random nigga? Like, is that what is
Yeah.
going? What the fuck?
I hope that's like not like him like playing it. I hope that's just him. He's just like, let me record this and put it on TikTok. Yeah, it's just some random dude, as far as I can tell.
What the hell?
Yeah,
I hadn't seen it, which is damn. Kane beat me the videos. I might be washed out here, bro. Kane seeing shit before me. Fuck.
I did not understand the video. I still don't like Kane. Do you know any of the context behind that? Because I
don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
That's a Hubert Davis thing.
Yeah, just
take the video for what it is.
That guy's. I feel like I hope the story is he was about to sit down and just jump into some brunch, some early lunch. And he was like, you know what? Said real quick.
Monday, yeah. Steak, baby. Fucking steak, baby. Yeah. Fucking. That nigga wanted to fuck the steak, dog. Yeah. Like, that was what.
If you see the video, the joy that he had in his face was just like, man, do y'all know what I'm about to get into?
Is it? I gotta ask.
Medium rare.
I gotta ask because I like, is he fully clothed? Do we know that he is fully clothed?
He's in public and everything. Yeah, no mask.
No,
but he's about to eat. I gotta follow that guy on TikTok. I just had a steak burrito in honor of the young man.
Yeah.
What were you saying before you bit into it? Any similar commentary?
I just played the video. I didn't want to ruin it.
Like walkout music. You walking in Chipotle with that shit just playing off your phone, like, sir, we can't hear what you want to order, sir.
Steak, baby. Fuck.
Yeah, fucking steak, baby. Yeah. Fucking yeah. Tuesday, put it in a bowl. Fucking yeah, steak, baby. Wrap it up. Guac too. Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah.
Oh man, I was so confused, but yeah, he really is.
You
like
haven't seen it either?
No, I had seen it, but I watched it twice, and I was like, I don't get what's going on here. Like, maybe I'm washed too, because at first I was like, is this funny? Is this a bit? Is this like a skit or something like that? But yeah, it's just steak.
I hope that was
on a Monday.
I hope that was the first video like he ever uploaded to the internet. He was just like, this is the one. This is how I want to start this off. I want y'all to know what I'm about.
And like,
yeah, make no mistakes.
Yeah,
all right. You got it.
No, I don't have anything for it. I don't know anything like that. That was one of those things I just chalked up to. Like, I spent that like 2 weeks in Maine. I was mostly off the internet and then really off the internet, and I was just like, all right, so I'm gonna be really behind because you missed like a week off the internet. You just like might as well be like 50 years old, you know? So I was just like, I'll catch up when I catch up. I'm still like seeing new shit, and that is just one of them. This is steak, baby.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said like 4 words the whole time.
You know, I'll send it to the DM because like there's a dude, like a dude remade the TikTok where he's like recording how many times he says steak and and fuck and yeah. So I'll send it. I'll send it in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, so we've been going for like an hour. I don't want to keep Mr. Sopee too long. I don't know if there was anything you wanted.
I got 10, 15 more minutes in me. If you guys, I was going to bring this up. Speaking of masks, I don't know if you guys happen to see this, and if you haven't, maybe I should just send it to the group. Did you guys see that mask that Will.i.am is now endorsing or whatever?
Send it.
Yeah, play that one more time. While we figure this out.
That might be the opening to this episode. Scuba just cut out.
Scuba's getting some steak.
You said, fuck what y'all talking about. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that man was onto something. I'll be right back. I don't care if it's Tuesday.
But I will say this steak looked good. You know, I was like, you know, I've never had quite that type of reaction, but you know.
What do you think what's the meal that would come closest to bringing that reaction out of you? Like if you had your last supper, what are we going with?
My last supper, that's tough. It probably will have some steak in it.
Hopefully it'll be a Monday.
Some seafood. I love seafood. Maybe like either some crab or some lobster. You know, lobster really is a delicacy because like how much it costs and how much you get. Like you're like, you know, you have to be like I feel rich whenever I eat lobster. Cause I'm like, this was $30 and it's gone in 5 bites. So but I feel like that would be some steak, some lobster. Shit, he had it on his plate. Some asparagus.
Oh,
yeah,
a great side dish to either of those two things. Yeah, especially like in the summer, if you grill up some vegetables to go with steak or lobster. Have you? I know you said it would make you feel rich. You know what would make you feel even richer is when you get a lazy man lobster.
What's that?
It's just where they fucking crack the shell for you.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So sometimes I work a little overtime to get to that lazy man, and then that'll get that reaction out of me. I just gotta keep it internal, but I'm saying, fuck, man. Saturday, lobster, baby. Yeah, fuck, man.
Oh boy. Okay, give me one. All right, we're back. I didn't want to leave Sopee by himself while I went and had to tend to some bodily functions real quick.
Kane was just farting in the corner for about 30 seconds. It was crazy to watch.
Come on, buddy. Don't do that.
Yeah, so I just sent it. I just put it in the group, and I'm
there you go. Scuba's back.
Pull this article back up.
All right. I got up to get my computer charger because my shit told me it was about to die when we started talking about Hubert. And I got so distracted.
Bro, he puts the hue in Hubert.
Yeah. And so I was like, fuck, this shit really on the edge. And as soon as I like get that bitch plugged into the wall, I just see it go black. Shame.
It's the worst. And it takes forever to fucking power this shit up. It's like, you guys have progressed so much. But yeah, this I just sent to the group for the listeners this article about Will.i.am endorsing a smart mask. I don't know what the fuck this is.
I'm gonna read this. It needs to be read. I haven't even seen the mask. But all right, this is CNN.com. All right, it says rapper Will.i.am wants to.
Go ahead. They just late to the game.
Rapper Will.i.am wants to make face masks a high-end, high-tech statement. The Black Eyed Peas member announced this week he's teaming up with Honeywell to launch Zuber Mask, XUBER or PERMASK at $299. Man, quarantine is ending, my guy.
Yeah.
What
This nigga is off.
you a year late, buddy. All right, let's see. In addition to dual 3-speed fans and HEPA filters, a type of mechanical air filter, it features Bluetooth connect. Come on, he's too late. With noise canceling audio, LED day glow lights, 7 hours of battery life, and plus, I feel like somebody's gonna electrocute them. It looks kind of cool. What the fuck? Yeah, you a year late. I feel like he's betting on this shit ramping back up. And all this, I feel like all this mask does is say "rob me."
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah,
that's Bomani's whole thing, right? Like it's you making yourself look like a lick.
Yeah.
You literally, you put it on your face, like, yeah, I'm goofy enough to spend $300 on a mask. Like you are literally asking for it. Niggas is hungry, man. They've been unemployed and shit. Like you are literally asking niggas to just try it. Like
niggas don't want better masks. We want no masks.
yeah.
What the fuck?
That's what my Instagram tell me every fucking weekend. And my Snap.
Yeah.
Like that's what niggas is not like, damn, I wish these masks were better.
Yeah.
I can wear them out. Like,
Will I Am said, the people have spoken.
Yeah.
And they said they want a thicker mask,
Yeah.
battery powered.
yeah,
7
that's also
hours
You know what?
of battery life.
That nigga is righteous asking you to hold a battery on your damn neck. Like, oh, damn, I'm not interested. Like,
I was about
This
to say
shit-
that can't be comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, now
looks
granted,
like,
we have the whole text to neck thing going on and everything. This is just adding more to it. Like,
it looks like fucking Winter Soldier's mask. Like when he popped up on the screen, except the one I'm seeing is white. That's what it looks. I mean, it looks cool, but come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but I got one shot left, and then I'm still gonna wear a mask. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm all done. I've been vaccinated since fucking last time we talked to Sopee. Last time we talked to Sopee was
For real?
right after. Yeah, last time when
That's
we
right.
came on y'all pod, that was the day I got my second shot. It was crazy because I was still feeling fine when we was talking about it before we started, and I got off and started watching. I think I threw a movie on or something like that, and then like 45 minutes to an hour and a half later, I just got started getting a little chills and the body aches and shit, and I was like, oh boy. Here we go.
Pfizer gang.
Did it have you out for a day or two?
It had me. Yeah, I was not bad. Probably about 18 hours, but I was fine by the next night, and I wasn't. According to, I woke up the next morning. And was like, I'm pretty sure I have a fever, and so I got up and drove to Walgreens and bought a thermometer because I was like, we had not my boss, but the second in charge, we call him the executive officer, coming to talk to us that day. So it's like, okay, I have to be there if this dude's coming to talk to us, unless I'm feverish and I have proof of it. So I go to get this, and the damn thing comes back, and it's telling me I don't have a fever. I'm like, fuck, all right, I gotta drag myself up to work. Maybe those little guns at the front door will be like, hey, you don't have a fever. And that shit came back and said I was 98.6 as I was sweating. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go sit here. And I got in there, and it was just everybody else who I got the shot with that day was sitting in there just was all yeah, I'm fucking dying here, bro. This shit is miserable. But made it through, and then later that afternoon, probably around 6. So yeah, probably about 16, 18 hours after I got the second shot, I was fine. Felt good as new.
You got the Pfizer one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've been licking, doorknobs and bar tops and airplane toilet seats everywhere since, and I ain't got COVID yet. So
That's the scuba I know.
yeah.
It sounded like
I'm
Hubert's wife.
Yeah, I'm trying. And I'm just trying to test this shit. I gotta make sure this vaccine work.
That's true. You got to take it to the brink just to make sure for the rest of it. You've always been a team player.
Exactly. I'm trying to let y'all know. All right, man. It says you're not supposed to, go and drink a bunch of pig slop with them because they might have other. But I gotta see. I gotta see for y'all.
We appreciate your work and your sacrifice.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, man.
Kane, when did you get the first one?
What's today's date? I
The
got it
6th.
it was like last week.
Same.
Yeah. Last Thursday, something like that. The 30th or something like that. Yeah.
I'm happy to see that, in places that are not, and this is nothing against Massachusetts, actually. In most places that are not Massachusetts or New York, it seems like it's becoming more available to people. In Massachusetts, it seems like it's still hell. I know one of my friends drove from Massachusetts back home to Chicago because it was just like, yeah, I can actually get it here.
Damn, just to get the shot. I mean,
Yeah.
not just to get the shot, but damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was literally it. Like, she's like, yeah, I'm work from home, so I'm just to stay here for a little bit. And then some of her friends like rode with her because they found out, I don't even think they're from Illinois, but they rode with her because they found out you can get it in Ohio, even if you're not an Ohio resident. So they stopped in Cleveland just to get the shot because Massachusetts is like, it's fucking insane, which is crazy because in Florida it's literally like, if you want it, you can fucking come up here. We got this shit,
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
yesterday. Oh, you go ahead, my bad.
Oh no, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say in LA, at the Coliseum, they were fucking like, yo, come on.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
We got this shit.
Were you in line for a while, like after making the appointment?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, because I went through the VA. So it was like, it was kind of like triggering because it kind of reminded me. I don't know what reception is like in the Navy. I know, Sopee, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but
Zero clues.
it reminded me of like reception is basically before you go to basic, they give you your shots and you're just like in line for 6 days. At least I don't know what it's like for y'all. Well, you're an officer. You probably
We did them
It's
all. Yeah. When y'all go through the regular MEP stuff, we get special treatment. Like I was in my own separate officer line with the only other officer that was there, and then that was it. Like we got to skip the line on everything.
Yeah. Fuck
it was
y'all.
yeah. That's tough,
Oh.
man.
Yeah,
That's
as
It is
a
it is what it is.
Yeah.
as an ex-Marine Corps, because I haven't been in the force for years, but yeah, we get the chewables, so I don't even know what you guys are talking about with needles and vaccinations and whatnot. It's just yeah, it's a chewable. It was good. A little berry twist.
It was a crayon chewable.
Crayon, yeah. Have to make it crayon shaped, otherwise they won't eat it. It's a fact. It's a fact.
No, that's crazy. I'm looking forward to what is it? You gotta wait 3 weeks to get the second shot, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. Any
420.
ill effects for you, Kane?
For like 3 days, my arm was sore.
Yeah.
But that was it.
Same.
Yeah.
But I know someone, my roommate's girlfriend, she got it like over a week ago and she was completely fine. And then she was here last night and she said she showed me she had like a little rash develop, almost looked like a mosquito bite over where she got the shot. So I don't know. It's like
She got the 5G in her.
yeah. I asked
She
her, I
got
was
the
like, let me
5G.
get that chip, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, have you noticed that your cell phone reception is still the same after this fucking shot?
Yeah, I haven't
I'm
noticed
pissed, bro.
any change. Yeah.
Man, I be getting. I'm good in elevators now. They got me too. Shit. Well.
Straight up, when my arm was sore, I was hoping like, yo, am I getting like Winter Soldier
Yeah.
powers? That's what I was hoping for, but nah.
Yeah, for real. That was it. Because I was on. Everybody was fucking joking around about, especially like getting it through the military. Was like,
Yeah.
Who are they gonna superize here? It's like, bro, they don't. That's not for us, nigga. We don't even know what. Like, we don't do no shit with guns. Like, fly. Like,
I was hoping to get something extra. Like, give me. I know people were talking about like a tail. I've never been opposed to that.
yeah,
Be
useful.
Yeah, a couple extra legs because you never know when you might need spares.
Yeah. That like you could get real reckless with the gambling at that point. Like they ain't gonna break all 4 kneecaps. Like,
Yeah,
just do 2. That's standard business.
you're not gonna waste your time with these extra 2. Yeah, no, I thought that I went a crazy distance to go get mine. So like with ours, for us peasants who are not higher ups like Scuba and Kane, No, but in New Hampshire, we had to so you register and then you throw in your zip code and then like parameters of how far are you willing to drive to get it. So I just kept fucking around with the website and I was eventually like, all right, I'm just going to put in a random zip code and choose the max distance, which was either 100 or 150 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to find one. We were allowed to get shots in our age bracket on April 1st, and I was able to get it like 2 days later, but that's also because I drove like an hour and a half to go get it. And I was like, I swear to God, if this tail grows in like on the drive home, I'm gonna be pissed.
That'd be a tough way to get used to her. Not ideal.
How lame would that be? Like that's the only thing you get is a fucking tail. Like it's not like
you be climbing trees and shit, you know?
Nah. See, that's a specialized tail. You know, but if you just get a tail,
just a regular
tail.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking like on Family Guy, remember when everyone got powers and all Meg could do was grow her regular nails? What kind of bullshit is this?
Oh man.
Yeah, that would suck. And also a human tail, it's not the same as like a dog or a cat where it's like it looks kind of cool or it looks like it fits because the rest of your body's hairy, but like a regular just a skin tail.
Yeah, like we got.
I'm good.
That's into like rat category. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're taking you out back. All right, so we've been going for like an hour. I just I don't want to hold everybody up too long. I just had one quick question for Sopee, and I feel like
boy, here we go.
Kind of
questions from the court.
Questions from the there you go. It's time to bring back that segment. But
yeah, I ain't seen this nigga Kane posting the court in like 2 weeks. Questions from the court though. I got him.
No, but I feel like we started on this subject sorta, and I just wanted to. I feel like it's only proper that we end on it. How long have you been an Only Cams supporter, aficionado? And when I say Only Cams, we're speaking of Kamala Harris. We know Sopee's a big fan of our vice president.
Who could blame him?
So yeah.
Respectfully.
Unless you live in Oakland. But yeah, man, what's up, man? What's up with that? How's that agenda going?
That's
progress with.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about the luncheon in the Cord. This is another luncheon unto its own. And I think you and I, so far, we got to figure out who else is invited. I think.
Hey man, don't put me in this. I don't know.
I don't
know what you're talking about, buddy.
This is one I will be at in attendance. I'm looking to buy a section.
Thank you.
Several tables.
All I know is I don't know who promised it, but somebody said that she had a silhouette challenge. I feel like I was told that was a condition.
Bro, I would know about that.
Someone said that was coming with the vote. Like if you voted blue, a busted challenge from Kamala Harris was coming. And
see, now this podcast is canceled. Now we out of here. That's great. That's great. Now we out of here. All right. This was a good run.
We didn't turn Georgia blue for nothing, goddamn.
Here we go. Yeah, we out of here. We are out of here, buddy. Just make sure y'all send all critiques. At Kane _305 speaking right now.
I got a question. I got a follow-up question. You guys, I know Kane knows what I'm talking about here, but Scuba, are you a Sopranos fan? Did you watch it?
No.
All right. This joke is only going to be funny for Kane. But
first of all, I'm not a Sopranos fan neither.
I'm not either, actually.
Okay. Whatever, Boston. But anyway.
No, I'm kind of like Tyler, where I didn't even give the first season a full run. I got to like episode 7, and I was like, it's just hard for me to watch a show from the 90s now in 2021. Yeah. But like the whole Only Cams like discussion started in one of the fireside chats, and I think I added Kane in the chat, and I said, yo, if I send this petition over to you, you're good to sign it, right?
Yeah.
You get to turn that back and execute it. And then somehow we started talking about like The Sopranos, and people were giving me shit because I said that the psychiatrist in there was a respectable lady.
Mm-hmm.
So wires got crossed. And Kane said, "Send me that," and I was like, "Oh, all right. I guess he had a change of heart about Dr. Melfi from The Sopranos." So I sent him that on Twitter, and he goes, "Yo, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I said send the petition, not a picture of this fucking psychiatrist."
Bro, I was so lost. And knowing that it was 5,000, I was probably drunk as hell. And I was like, "What the?" You're like, "Oh, I just added you. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Fucking Hubert Brown's wife in glasses. Yeah, it's all good though. It's all good. You know what I will say? Like now like through Tyler's eyes, knowing what The Sopranos is or whatever, because I never watched it. Now it's got me like looking at people sideways who were like, "Oh, you gotta watch The Sopranos. Oh, it's great." Blah blah blah. Like, how the fuck did y'all make it through? You know, all these niggas and Uncle Ben insults and shit. So I'm watching y'all. If you're a big Sopranos fan, you're a Sopranos truther. Now I'm watching you. It's not like Game of Thrones where it started off good and then went off the edge. It seemed like it started off the edge. So y'all out there?
Are there any racial slurs in Game of Thrones? Because I never watched it.
No, because
are there any black characters?
Yeah, they are. It's not great though. It's not great because this is the thing. Actually, and now you got me thinking about this.
Hey, just no spoilers on the ending because I am eventually gonna watch it.
Yeah, so they have a black character. The first one I think you see is a pirate.
Yep.
And then the next ones you see are all from an army of slaves that get
that's true.
freed.
See, I wouldn't even say. You remember the last season was so bad that right now you just made me remember. There's an episode where like all of the slaves, or that they're freed at this point, that Scuba's talking about. They come to Winterfell, like at the end. This is the last season, and it's just it was just like super racist because like all of Winterfell is white.
Bro,
like
every nigga watching that felt that like, shit. Because I was watching that, bro. I was watching that shit in a room full of like, it was like 25 of us, but it was all Navy people, so it was like only like 5 niggas. And I remember we was looking around the room making eye contact, like the white folks realize what's going on, because it's like black people riding into this. It's like if an army of 8,000 black people rode into like South Dakota, and everybody in South Dakota came out to like watch them come in. Like it was that kind of tension, and I was just like, man, they about to call it the like fantasy police on these niggas or something.
Yeah. Like, I was like, yo, is this Winterfell or is this Cracker Barrel? Like, what the fuck? They're just ice grilling them. So, yeah.
Yo, that's hilarious. I didn't even know that there were black characters in the show. I figured that there weren't at all.
But yeah, it's whatever. We don't need to talk about that show.
Yeah.
I saw something. It was like, oh, it's 10th anniversary. Like, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about that. What the fuck? Well, I'm trying to forget about this. I don't want no. Don't tell me it's no 10th anniversary. Y'all ruined this. Nobody gives a fuck about y'all. Shit.
Yeah.
Last question. What are you boys on for TV right now? Any shows you recommend?
I'm watching Snowfall still, which kind of surprises me a little bit because it's good, but it kind of it was bad for my mental health for a minute.
Is that FX?
Yeah. And I'm watching on Hulu.
Yeah.
And then I started Demon Slayer not too long ago, which I know Scuba ain't trying to hear about. But
was that anime?
Yes, anime.
No, I've decided. Anime is not my speed, but it seems anime niggas have moved into a different segment of cultural acceptance, and that is what it is. That was not the case. I mean, that was not the case when he was growing up, but I am happy it is having a moment where people are like, yeah, this shit is cool. I just never got into it as a kid, so I don't know. Maybe at some point I will as an adult, but
I wonder if it will ever blow up the way that Marvel, took that same kind of trajectory and turned like comics and shit into. All right, well, if we're gonna turn it into fucking action movies, then now everyone's in.
Probably right. Like it's got the fan. I mean, it's got the fan base. People love it. Like love that. Love it. So it. I can see it happening for sure.
I would recommend. My bad, bro.
No, I was just saying, you just gotta find the right thing. Yeah, I need a recommendation because I don't really be watching TV. Like I watch a lot of movies, but not a ton of TV. So I'm interested if you got something.
If you guys are into like horror or I guess like kind of more suspense thriller, I've been watching Mr. Mercedes. It's like a Stephen King series. But I watch a lot of like scary or thriller type shit. So I recommend that on the Peacock app. Get at me if you need logins.
What's it called again?
Mr. Mercedes.
Okay.
Yeah. Stephen King's kind of weird though. His shit, and I haven't read any of his books. I've only watched the movies because I prefer to learn that way.
Yeah.
He starts out as like horror, and then shit just ends up weird and like he goes into fucking almost space and science weirdness. It is bizarre. He's a strange guy. Look at one picture of him and you're not surprised. But
yeah. There we go. All right. Well, once again, we appreciate Sopee and Scuba joining us for this episode.
The last ever episode. Kamala Harris talk.
Hey man.
Secret Service about to blow brains out as soon as he off the Zoom.
Hey, put the petition in the show notes.
So no. Get an actual petition and I might. I'm not posting that link. But yeah, straight up. Appreciate you for joining us. Next time we get Dan on with you. And yeah, appreciate y'all for listening. You guys got any things y'all want to say before we get out of here? Everybody good?
Yeah, I think so. And last note. Fuck yeah, steak yeah.
Monday.
Steak, baby.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Steak,
Steak,
baby. Fuck.
Yeah.